Whoopsie, got a little distracted there for a second. Hello. Hello. I'm here. I'm here. Probably not a super long stream today. You know, off day stream and all that. Thursday was good. Thursday was great, actually. We got so much done. Went for a decently long time. I'd like to go longer in the future. Don't know when that would be. But I want to have my Saturday evening to myself, so we're not gonna go like super duper long tonight. Maybe, yeah. I would like to. Wish I could stream in the afternoon more often, kinda, sort of a little bit. Afternoon is like when a lot of people are like, they like to put like art streams on in the background when they're working and stuff. Just something I've noticed. I do it myself too, of course. Anyway, we got stuff to do over here. Hello, hello. Turn off this silly filter because we don't need it. We have a lot of things to do actually. I'm gonna move her collar again. I'm gonna fuck with the collar again. You guys ready for that? You want to see another 3 hours of me fucking with the collar? Oh boy. It's I think it's too low. Because I know. I drew it in this spot because I was like, oh, it's like a compromise. I want to be able to see it, and I feel like it would almost seem like this bit right here would be digging into her like chin if I put it higher, but I think based on the positions of everything, I should have probably put it a little higher in the first place. Probably. Let me calibrate my fella PC Kunigan. Oh, I also want to add like a popcorn throw redeem for the stream because I think it'd be funny. Based off of like Ash Plus's like Peanuts throw redeem. I think that's a really cool. I want to give you guys like some silly little things that you could just chuck at me that isn't like save or like hydrate. I like it when people throw stuff at me or pelt me with fluid. I mean goo, green goo from the fucking from the gift subs and shit. You know, actually every sub does that. I think. I don't know if I should put that somewhere, but that's something that I have set up. If you guys were here last time, that was something that happened. Oh, I need to open more references first. Fuck, that's what I was doing. I was getting ready to pull up some more stuff. So we got this too. Got this freak. This is an official ref sheet because the artist, yesterday, the artist for Eros's model posted the official ref sheet for the creepy fucked up model. Wife mode. I cannot say that with a straight face. I cannot. You won't get me to say it with a straight face. I'll still pull this screenshot up anyway. Isn't that a screenshot? Or is that from Twitter? I can't remember where the hell I got that one from. We don't need that. We do not need this. I don't give a fuck about this thing. This thing should be crushed under like a hydraulic press. Don't need it. Don't really. Oh, I'm working on the eyes right now, so I kind of need this one. No more biblically accurate stuff. Those, I got rid of that. Sorry. Here. Okay. Okay, it's actually really warm in here too. It's a weekend. I could probably just set my AC lower and I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. Today is like hopefully the last super warm day in my area before it starts getting cool again. Or we start feeling like fall over here. I need to rewatch Edge Runners, by the way. I watched it for the first time 2 years ago in fall, and I was thinking about doing it. But now I kind of also want to watch like the Neo Tokyo animated anthology again because it's really good, and then I also want to watch Junkhead again because it's also really good, and it's just super good. I was thinking about it last night. Silent Hill 2 has this entire thing where like the guy in the game, the protagonist, goes like deep underground, kind of to symbolize him like falling deeper and deeper into his mind, and it kind of made me think of Junkhead, which is a movie about a guy who like shoots himself down into a massive underground civilization because people on the surface can't reproduce anymore and they gotta find a solution or something like that. It's all stop motion. It's a super cool movie, and there's almost certainly some sort of like journey of self-discovery kind of theme shit going on there too. I'm yapping though. I don't know. I was looking at the weather. It's so yeah, it's gonna be all fall next week. Next week is fall. Fall is officially here as of next week. I probably have to bring my plants in. I think one of them is finally starting to bloom, the flower that I've had. My mom gave me this like, oh god, what are they called? I'm gonna look at my plant app. Sorry I'm like dawdling, but you know, it's early in the stream, it's not a big deal. We're early. I'm going to my plant app, the one that identifies plants by their appearance, which I've had for many years before AI was a big thing. Your 5 identifications are expiring. Tap to keep. It has been so long since I identified what kind of plant it was that it has disappeared. Tap to keep. I'm assuming it's gonna... No. It's gonna tell me to... Yeah, all this stuff, I forgot I took this on my old phone, so I don't have that information. I don't know what it's called. I think it was a dianthus? I don't remember. I don't know, I got this plant from my mom and it was like not doing so great, and then I put it outside and it has lots of light now and it did really good until I forgot to water it, and then like half of it died, and then it kind of just like sat there for a while and now it's like growing again, and I probably should keep remembering to water it. It's not that warm out though, so it's probably not gonna die like the first time. Because it was like, it must have been chugging water because I kept putting so much in. Why is the eyelid like that? I'm gonna fix that first. I gotta get to the collar. I gotta get to the collar as quickly as possible before I get too distracted though. Because I always do. Oh, I erased some of the outline. Whoops. Oopsie. It's just, it doesn't need to be like punched down like that. I'm debating on if I want to like change the shape of this a little too, because it's so much bigger than the original. And the pupils are shrunk. Well, the irises and the pupils, whatever the hell you want to say. They're shrunk compared to this intentionally because it's supposed to make her look like she's like really pissed off. But at the same time, there's so much scleral real estate. You know, there's so much eyeball that it doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's good though. It's pretty cute. I don't know, I don't know, I keep changing my mind about things. I can't do that. Probably shouldn't be doing that. What's this? Oh, this is Norbu. Okay, I'm naming my layers. Norbo. What? Norbu. Fucker sealed himself in that jar. No air holes, doesn't need them. Let's see here. I need to get rid of the glass. I didn't name the glass either. This is glass. I'm naming layers. You can't see them behind my big bum. Let's see, glass circles, because I don't know what to call these things. They're like the refractive part of the glass around the curvy bits. You know, the parts where the glass like curves into the top. Glass. And then lid. This is what I was getting to. Lid. Lit. L-I with no D. Boof. Yeah, there we go. It's so quiet. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know, there's like an illusion that's happening here where I think like if this is like doing this or something, I guess it's kind of hard to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Looks like it's pinched in right there, but I don't think it is at all. I think I'm just imagining things. Alright, I gotta decapitate her. No more head, goodbye. Well, face, no face first. And now we can decapitate her. There we go. Also, her arm is in the way. Get the hell out of here. Norbu can stay. We aren't looking at that right now. We're looking at the collar again. And it's mostly just like the position of it on her shoulders and neck. I also shortened this again. I don't know how obvious it is, but her torso, I just had it so long and I was looking at it, I was like, this is not accurate at all. I am exaggerating things significantly. I don't know. When I see a midriff, I just like draw it as long as possible, like a fucking idiot. I become blinded by. I'm just like, oh my god, midriff, I'm so good. I'm fucking get too distracted too easily. What is this? The knife and the hand knife. Hand. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen to the knife when it flashes to this wave mode. It flashes to the fucked up face, the skinless bullshit. I'm thinking something else might happen. Oh, you know what? We already have like the GIF on the side of the screen, so it's okay to have both of them. Okay, collar. Where the hell's the collar? The collar's down here. Or so. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna turn off all the color because that will get really annoying if I don't. It's gotta go up. Oh, you know what? To help with this a little bit, I will turn the head back on, but I'm gonna make it really, like, barely have any opacity. Then we're gonna turn the face on and we're gonna leave it at full fucking opacity because that's silly. Just kidding, we're not gonna do that. Fucking goofy, the different levels of opacity make it look very silly. Part of the reason I want to do this is because the diamond shape of the jewelry on her torso is something I did not draw properly, and I want to fix that. Let's remedy it. No! What are you doing? Come on, I showered yesterday. I don't think I need to. I literally did. Why am I mentioning that? Because I went for a walk yesterday after I showered. Probably not the best idea, but it happens every single time. Always get clean and then I immediately go get like filthy again because I sweat like a rainstorm, I guess. That's a good way to put that. You know, that's a more wholesome way of putting it than anything else. Whatever other silly, like ridiculous comparisons you can make. Who's Shim? What? Nah. Oh, no. Oh yeah, part of the reason that I didn't want to do this is because it kind of interferes with the positioning of, kind of interferes with the neck a little bit. Separating them out a little may help some things though. You know what? This bottom bit, I'm not gonna move it. We're gonna leave it. Because it's gonna like end up on top of other stuff if I do. Here? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just worried it's also gonna make her neck look way shorter. I could move her head further out. That's always an option. Her entire head is like one big chunk. I can just move it wherever the hell it's gotta go. Because I didn't make her neck long enough. VTuber necks are like 4 times longer than people necks. Oh, you know what I want to do? Speaking of like non-humans, one of my OCs, I want to draw a specific OC I have again. Why is my random canvas not? Is it not in my recent files? How can you see that? You're not supposed to see that shit. Fuck. That's crazy. You can see my menu now. What the fuck? Okay, well you can't see the other parts of the menu. That is wacky. It's capturing the fucking menus. It's actually capturing the menus. That's nutty. That is really silly. Huh. Okay, well then what happens if I do like... What happens if I do, let me see, say I want to do like animation and then like, I don't know, edit track? No. I don't know, sometimes, okay, how about one of the export windows? Export time lapse. Does that... The window will come up, I know that. Yeah, okay, good. So you can see that. You can see the menus now, which is really funny. They're all in the same place because of the way I have the source set up. Huh. Okay, whatever. You can't see anything private doing this, so I think it's okay. Last thing, like, I do not, I'm sorry, but I don't want to show you my Windows directories. For one, it's a mess. It's embarrassing. An embarrassing fucking mess. Not capturing that window, right? No, it's not. Good. Okay. Thank God. It's like, Blender is kind of scary because it does show a bit of my file system. Because it captures as part of the window. I hate this thing. I'm gonna kill it. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. Goodbye. This thing is fucking weird too. I don't know what that wasn't a good idea. Trying to model the silhouette. We're trying to model silhouette and then like doing whatever the hell that was. I don't know. Things happen. Okay, bite. Skinless freak. Madge. I'm gonna call it whatever the fuck I want to call it. You can't tell me what to call it. Oh, the ponytail needs to be... Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god, that actually changes so much. Oh, that is... Oh my goodness. That's gonna make it a bit out of alignment, though. Yeah, I didn't give it enough room. Look at that. That's so much better. It fits the... Oh my god. Holy fuck. Wow, I feel way better about this. I mean, this is cute, kind of, because it makes her look really short, but, like, it's not accurate. That is way better. I like that way, way better. Oh, and the mouth is in the same place. I also changed the shape of the mouth. Remember how I was going on about how much I like big mouths? Like a freak? I actually shrank it. It's not shrunk by a whole lot. It's like kind of more in the middle. But it's not like as small as this. It's like teeny. It's itty bitty. Look, it removes some of the expression. Just a little bit. Just a teensy bit. You know? I like big expressive mouths still, even if I did shrink this one. No, actually, I'm just kidding. I hate expressive mouths. I like it when mouths are like just a line that never moves. This is interesting. How am I gonna deal with this? I could move the jar. That's an idea. Oh, that means I have to fucking... Oh god. I have to recolor the jar fill because the jar is oh, momentary pause while I stretch. Oh. The jar, I filled it in with the bucket as opposed to just filling the layer with a solid color and then changing the opacity, so that means I can't really move. Technical bullshit, don't worry about it. Let's see here. Norbu is his own thing under there. Why? Wait, I'm confused. Shouldn't he be in the fucking right forearm? Yes. I don't know what the fuck he's doing outside of it. That's dumb. He shouldn't be outside of it. That'll like really confuse me later if I don't fix it. So we got the glass. I filled that in as its own thing. The whole jar is gonna have to move, and the jar is not a separate element because I'm smart like that. I'm a super genius like that. Turn off the skin. Pull off your skin. I very briefly considered responding to a tweet that somebody that we are drawing at this moment made with the fucking video of Lightning McQueen saying, "Pull off your skin." It seemed appropriate. How am I gonna get the lid if... Maybe I just pull this thing to its own layer. I don't really want to like, I don't want to select everything and blah 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 bullshit. Here. No, wrong layer entirely. How could you be so wrong? You couldn't have been more wrong about me. Ripped fabric. Oh yeah, that's right, sir. I don't even know what fabric that is. It's like somebody put tights on their freaking forearm. Oh, I might have to take a little breb momentarily. Yeah, I can probably put it here. It's probably fine. Nothing wrong with that. This finger right here, I actually tried to correct this offline because I didn't like how it just kind of like disappears in there. It feels like it's feels like it shouldn't be that shit, that it shouldn't be positioned like that. But when I did that, it looked weird. So I changed my mind and did not do that. Did not keep it. I could definitely keep the jar as a separate asset. We can animate the jar and Norbu like separately. If that's the case though, I should probably outline the entirety of the jar. Okay. No. No, I don't think I want to draw it like that. I think we want to come from here and go like this, since the other side is rounded too. What? Huh? Oh. The other side should not be rounded. I'm actually gonna go all the way back. Oh no, put it back. Oh, that was put back. Okay. How did I rotate the canvas? I don't understand why like sometimes this button allows me to rotate the canvas when I'm just trying to undo. Again, that's been a thing with this tablet ever since I started streaming. Sometimes it'll just like bug out and like hit shift for no reason, which is the rotate canvas button. Probably the only real complaint I have about this tablet, other than like the buttons are very cheap feeling. They feel like super duper cheap, and the Wacom buttons feel really nice. My Wacom Bluetooth tablet that I use when I'm sitting on the couch. Because I'm not gonna take this thing out of its massive arm that you can hear probably squeaking. Should probably oil that. This is so much better for my back than the old tablet stand was. I still have that. I think I still have that in my bag. I don't know why I keep that in my bag though. I don't know what the purpose for it is over there. Oh, did that lose some character by doing that? I don't know if I want to go with that then. I need to not just focus on elements that I want to draw. I need to focus on the things that like are necessary and important to the scene. I'm being made to draw things that are important in the scene. I just want to draw the character. That's what I want to. Yep. I don't want to draw it. Imagine learning to draw. I could just tell something else to draw it for me. That would be so. It'd be so easy if I could type something. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes I think I cuss too much on this stream. I tried starting a swear jar at one point. It's been a long time since then though. Maybe I should bring it back. I'm worried somebody's gonna come like check out the stream and they're gonna hear me going, "What the fuck, motherfucker, blah 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 blah," and they're gonna be like, "What the hell?" Nah, I'm fucking out of here. If they'll say that on their way out, as somebody who dislikes excessive swearing, they'll say that. I really need to work it out my vocabulary a bit more. Maybe that should be a redeem. I should have like a swear jar thing, like a little asset in Wario or something. It'd be funny to also have like a spray jet every time I cuss. I'm just worried that like certain people would probably abuse it because they have no self-control. Certain people. The vast majority of you would be, I'm sure you'd be fine, but although it's pretty easy in this chat to just tell somebody to stop doing a thing. I don't have like 300 people here like freaking the hell out. Or something. 3 million people. That's what I should say. I don't have 1 billion people here. Makes it really difficult to see things at the same time as it's much easier to see what I'm doing. This scuff on the screen from when I just like not even that long after I got this tablet. I've had this tablet for 2 years now. Oh, almost 3 years. And most of that time I've definitely had it longer now than I had it when the screen did not have a giant scuff on it. From when a big ceramic pot fell on it. Which is actually sitting on the shelf behind me. The plant in it is not doing so great, so I'm gonna see if I can get it more sun. I took it off of a shelf that's further back in my room and put it on the shelf that gets lots of sunlight. Oh god, that's gonna be weird though, because I gotta also bring that flower I was talking about earlier in, and I'm probably gonna put it on that shelf because it needs lots of sunlight too. It's I think it's an annual, so it will die. It'll completely die if I leave it outside. And I don't want that. I want to see if I can keep it alive through the winter. Just as long as we don't have another damn CO leak. I've had enough of those to last a lifetime. They're so damn annoying. Okay, reference layer is the jar. Where's the jar? Jar is this one. Okay, easy. And that's what I should have done in the first place. I don't know what I was thinking the first time around. That's the wrong layer. There we go. Okay. And then when I come back, we're probably gonna have to fix that collar. The collar probably should be moved even further. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to move her head up. She looks super squat before. I don't know. These things always require like multiple rounds of fixing before I feel good about them. Although half the time I feel like I don't catch like some stuff. I don't know. I'm getting better, but like there's a lot of things that I still need to like be more observant of. Gah. Learning process, blah 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 blah. I am opening something. I'm opening on D, my OC here. I want to draw her again. But I want to draw her like really, really good. So first of all, because I do this thing where all my palettes are super desaturated for some reason and kind of depressing, bump her saturation a little bit. Probably go with a more greenish tone for her overalls here. I did this on my phone. I just took the PNG I have and I bumped the saturation, and I was like, that is so much nicer. It always comes out so much better. Skin gets a lot yellower. I hope nobody's bothered by that. She's an alien, so I don't know. Well, you know, she's a humanoid-ish alien because of reasons. In that particular universe, I'm probably gonna do non-humanoid aliens too, but not quite yet. Shit, I should probably. Oh, hey, what's up, Kyle? How you doing? Brain farted for half a second there. Umpy. I don't know how much I should say, but in the future, I may consider a teensy tiny little rebrand potentially, just a little bit, just a teensy tiny little one. I say, which is a little bit more than teensy tiny, but hearing my name, I've been thinking about some stuff lately. Just putting that out there. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I've been considering it. Lazy, yeah, I was lazy too. It took me like way too long to get started on this stuff. I was also up too late last night. Like, this fucker, I was like, I did not expect them to stream until like 4 o'clock in the morning, which is super weird. That's usually when I'm watching Gongo. There was no Gongo last night. Instead she was playing like Silent Hill. And then she got like 2 raids right as she was about to end. Super cool. You know, everybody loves it when you're like about to end and you get like a giant raid from somebody. They all love that a lot. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm just considering things. I'm considering my options. I might run some ideas by you guys in like the Discord. Like do a poll or something. There's a few different things. Actually, what was it? Oh yeah, I also was thinking about doing some polls in the future. Like, I had an idea. I can't say the word. I'm forbidden from saying it. So I was thinking like in the future, for like a little event or something, I could do like a request wheel where like people just give me like ideas of like goofy shit to draw or whatever the hell to draw, and I just spin a wheel. I have to like pick something to draw as part of like an event. I don't know, I'm collecting ideas for special event stuff for some reason. Hinted. Yeah, I want to do like a special event for the and then like at the same time I still want to do art. That's like the thing I want to focus on. Yeah, okay. I don't know, usually when people do like a big special event stream when they got a new thing going, they like, it's because they want to like go into like being, I don't know, they want to do more than just art and shit. But when that would be months from now, it'd be okay. I guess I did kind of mention like this guy over here, if this is the final design I go with, and I'm not so sure yet, I want to start modeling this guy very soon, and then they got to be done before January. They have to be done before January. I have to AR kit rig them before January. I'm gonna die, but I have to force myself to do it. I gotta get through this. That's what I want to start on, the project I want to start on after this, though I did say that before. I have a problem where I say I'm gonna do a thing and then it doesn't pan out. Don't listen to it, don't pay attention to that, don't just ignore it. You can't say that for things I actually need to get to. You can't do that. I want to have my own custom 3D model, and it's been years. I've been talking about it for years. Start a project, work on it for a day, and never touched again. Exactly. Part of the reason I do this, I've said it like a million times, but yeah, I stream to keep me focused. I'm working on things. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. I was just like vegetate when I go offline. I'm like, oh god, did I move something? Oh no, I don't think I did. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I also feel bad, like, I mean, we got this over here, this face. Can I even turn this on? I think I can, but... This face, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that face, necessarily. It might be an alternate face. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. It might be an alternate face on this model, but like, I like this. And this, I even added like little blush marks. Kinda cute. Even though the silhouette's entire idea was they were supposed to be like super like locked down and kind of minimal. But I'll see. Maybe I can play with that concept a bit. Oh, I keep going to the wrong layer. Why am I doing that? Where am I going? Or so. So I don't know, I might not have that face anymore in the future either. Even though I don't know, it's funny though. Does that mean that I'm leaving behind like the white face? I don't know. The white face? The cue ball look? I do not know. Simply don't know. Oh, that spike would be in front of her collar there. Okay. I also moved her head up. Her whole entire head has been moved up a bit because VTuber necks are like 4 feet long. Oh, you know, one thing I want to say is that it does seem like more people have been coming to check out the stream since I switched to this model. Just saying. So I've been happy about that, but this is not like a model that I made, so you know, I kind of would like to be using one that I made so that people know what to expect, I guess. There's that too. Even though this is a really awesome design. But I've also been drawing stuff like this too lately, so that definitely is a huge factor. And for some reason, OBS keeps deleting all the tags that I put on stream. I don't know why, it's stupid. The Twitch window or something. Anyway, I'm just complaining about BS. I need my fan in here. It's kind of getting a little warm. Probably because the laptops are running. There really is a temperature difference in here compared to out in the rest of my place. I'll go out there, the thermostat says it's like 75, and then in here my Galileo thermometer is currently telling me it's what is that? Kitty? Oh, it's 75 in here too. Well, it doesn't feel like it. This is 75 in here. I don't know what the deal is. Kitty. Meow. Oh, you know, I actually found, this is something silly. I like to talk about this more often than maybe I should. There's like an art VTuber to like regular like games VTuber pipeline that I keep seeing. Like I've seen it happen over and over and over again. Kitty, wow, Kitty. Oh my goodness, Kitty, 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 Bean. Hello, Bean. Hi, Bean. Bye, Bean. Meow. Wow, Bean. I found another person who did that. Happens a lot too. That just like people start VTubing and doing art, and then over time, like they transition to being like a regular VTuber that plays games and everything. Happens over and over and over again. I couldn't really afford to do that, but I don't think I would want to necessarily do that anyway. I don't have enough experience with games. Yep. I'm saying so many things. Kind of what I'm doing though. That's what we do. I gotta work through these thoughts while I'm working. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, she is meowing. I am yapping too though. She's meowing. She's a screamer. She just likes to scream and scream. Meanwhile, Kiki will just come up and like silently like jump all over me. She doesn't yell unless she wants something specific. Oh god, how do I do this here? See, now I'm like reformatting this entire piece. So I gotta erase all these things. I want to get to shading again. We were kind of on it, and I was like doing the eyes yesterday. I mean Thursday. Need to get back to it. Yeah, Eros is a horror, kind of a horror-centric VTuber. She screams. So like occasionally she'll just do like a really loud like ah! Usually because she gets scared by something. It's funny, there's like multiple I follow more than one horror VTuber that like gets very scared by horror, and it's really silly. They both have great models, like Lena Lazar's model is really cool too, even though I don't know, she's a cool ZBrush artist, but anyway, that's a different person. Eros here. I don't know, she had like a debut a month ago, and that's when I started this project. And Kitty. I was like, oh, I want to draw the new model. I've been wanting to draw her for a bit, and I got through the Zambi project, and I was like, okay, the next one I'm gonna do is this one. So I guess I've been focused on like horror-themed VTubers for a minute here. For some reason. I don't know, they just have cool designs. I've also been enjoying her streams for some reason. Last night, yeah, this feels so stupid, and I'm probably like reading into things. Maybe I'm slightly reading into things a little bit too much. But I know this, they have said, Eros here has said that she's from the Midwest, and last night she was reading a note in the game. Like there was a note she picked up in Silent Hill 2 that had the word Brahms on it, and she went, Brahms! And it was like, okay, no, I'm gonna be normal about this. Brahms is a burger restaurant that serves really good milkshakes. I think I've talked about it before. They're mostly in like the area that I'm kind of in a little bit, a tiny bit. It's sort of like this big, I guess it's a big multi-state area, but it's like kind of in the Midwest, you know, like the mid-Midwest. Actually the West Midwest, really. I don't know. The burgers are kind of whatever to me. I've had them enough times that I'm like, eh, about the burgers, but the milkshakes are delicious. I don't know, maybe I find that relatable. Maybe I find it relatable when the streamers say that the restaurant name I hear. Yeah. God. Yeah, I fucking got suckered in by that. Restaurant name mentioned. Because outside, I mean, everybody knows Culver's. It's a pretty big thing. It's like all the way down in Florida and stuff. You with New Jersey, that's so funny. Culver's is really universal though. It's all over the place. Like it's all the way down to New Jersey, or New Jersey. Florida. It's all the way down to Florida and stuff. So people know about Culver's even though it's from like the Midwest. But Brahms is like even more specific than that. So it's kind of, I'm like, oh my goodness. New Jersey. I got a funny thing. I don't know this guy. Well, okay. Somebody I watched was talking about like when they're from New York, and when they were growing up and they were a Sonic fan, they got to like the factory level or whatever it is, and they were just like, oh, this is a New Jersey level. That's cool. Yeah, Culver's is very popular online. Yeah, so all I know about New Jersey is that they have lots of factories. Even though, like, he said that it's also a very scenic state in places. Being on the Atlantic coast, I bet it is. I've never seen the Atlantic, though. Someday. Until, like, February, I'd never seen an ocean at all. So, that's something. the industry and factories. That makes sense. The landfills, yeah, like the fresh kills. I know about that. Because it has like a huge like ship graveyard, crazy stuff like that, a bunch of big rusting boats. Oh, I'm doing the thing again where they're uneven. Of course my ass would know about the Fresh Kills landfill and the boat graveyard and shit. New Yorkers enter New Jersey and instantly hit with the smell. There's... I can imagine what it might be like, because there's a water treatment plant in part of town here called the West Bottoms. Where... yeah, funny name, right? Where there's like... you drive by this thing and it smells like bottoms. Smells like butt. Smells like butts. On the freeway. Up on the freeway ramp, you can smell it that bad. Probably because the river water here is really, really gross. On that note, I do actually have something, a silly for that. Let me see if I can, is this it? I think this is it. This is funny. So I made this comic a number of years ago. You may recognize, this. Well, I didn't make this comic, I edited this comic, but Bad and Polluted, yeah. So they got a hot date. They go on a hot date with a fucking beautiful woman. The date idea is to go to the, not subway, but the Kaw River. The Kaw River. And stand on the brig and smell the smell that the river make. And so they go up on the brig. There's a weird stonk. Dude, that rank-ass river wind smelts like shit. Can we at least go swim in this shithole? Yeah, you want to swim in the Kaw, that's what you want to do. Stop it. Stop smelling the river wind, you hideous cock. She's escaping to the side. It is definitely a bridge with a river underneath it, not subway or whatever the fuck. He really got into it, man. He's swimming with the fishes now. Yeah, he's we love the smell the Kaw makes. Escaping to the side. We love the smell the Kaw makes. I made that after like a bike ride one time. I rode across the river here and it was so fucking disgusting. I was like, I wanted to like throw up. It's not great. Fertilizer makes for really disgusting rivers. We love farm fertilizers. So I get stinky like water and rivers and shit. I get that. I get it. We get it here all the time. Oh god, this is gonna screw up all my lines, isn't it? How high can I go with this? Maybe here? Funny to bring up that comic in the presence of this particular VTuber who definitely had nothing to do with Homestuck at any point in their career. Cough. Not going to expand on that. I totally don't know anything about that. Actually, I don't, but... supposedly. The rest of the country is so nice and clean, and the New York area is the only polluted area. Yeah, it's a lot of, I don't know, there's so much crap everywhere. It depends on where you go. Like, I guess maybe like upstate New York with the Finger Lakes and whatever the hell they got up there is probably pretty nice. And there's nice areas here too. It's just that, like, you know, around urban areas it's gonna be kind of shitty. You go to any urban area and there's gonna be a bunch of shit everywhere. It's actually probably going to be worse in some places because they haven't done any cleanup efforts. National parks, yeah, that too. Runoff even gets into national parks though, unfortunately. I don't want to talk about too much like doomer stuff or anything, but it's kind of everywhere, but like, I don't know. There's places that are relatively unspoiled, sort of. When I was up in the mountains in Colorado, it was really nice. Even though lots of people go there all the time. National park area is kind of nice. It's just like the Midwest but cold. Now, of course, one thing you gotta understand about the Midwest, for if you haven't been here, is that like a lot of the space is just totally empty farm fields. I think that's the case with upstate New York, from what I understand. But Cleveland with weird food. What? No Skyline chili? Cleveland. That's the only thing I know Cleveland for. Or is that's Cincinnati? I'm so stupid. My Ohio towns. Imagine knowing which Ohio town has which thing. I have now been disavowed by the Midwestern community. Cancelled by the Midwestern community for mixing up my cities in Ohio. Garbage plates. Oh, I've heard of garbage plates. Somehow. And from our Ohio. Ohio is way more relevant. Every city in Ohio is way more relevant than the city I live in. I never hear anybody ever mention it anywhere unless like it's somebody from here bringing it up to talk about how much they love the city. Oh my god. But I mean, I talked about that extensively. People here are very weird about it. I probably live in one of the most forgotten like cities in the country. Because somehow people still remember Cleveland. Now this is making me remember something I was thinking about last night, actually, an idea I came up with. Do I have the, I thought I had a tab open for this. Let me see if I can find it. There it is, I think. No, that's... Well, kind of. No. Alright, so here, let me pull something up real quick here. I'm gonna put it up in Edge. Oh yeah, the parking lot I used for the Faith thing that we did a bit ago. Where she was standing next to a car that I took a very long time detailing. I had this idea last night when I was listening to some music. I don't play with Faith's character enough. Like, she doesn't do enough of the crazy shit she's supposed to do. So I was like, what if like she did like some ridiculous stunt. I'm trying to position something here. Hold on, this is really difficult because Google Maps is easy to work with. And it put me down on the wrong street again. I hate it when there's like a bridge over a street and then you end up on the street below when you're trying to go to the thing above. Oh! Okay, this'll work. This is the side I was looking at. Let me see here. I was thinking of... Let's see, over here, Edge. This big-ass ramp right here. I was thinking, like, what if she, like, walked up this entrance ramp right here and she had, like, a big-ass camera and she was just, like, filming people coming this way while walking on the side here. This is, like, this is, like, 4 feet wide. This disgusting median here. Obviously, you don't walk on a fucking freeway ramp. Nobody does that except here in Missouri where people do that. I was thinking like she could dance up the side of this fucking freeway ramp with a huge like camcorder on her shoulder, like pointing it at people as they go by. And the people here are very normal about that sort of thing. And would definitely not freak out or anything. It could be a fun thing to illustrate. I should have sketched something out when I was thinking about it, but I didn't end up doing that. I just think it's a really, like, the perspective of it is really fun. Like, I need to draw Faith doing more, like, really dangerous, ridiculous things. On top of that, I already had this idea down from that same song I was listening to, of her, like, She's like going downhill in neutral, and she's like leaning out the side of the car with like a camcorder. She does not give a shit at all. Like she's literally like almost, I don't know. She's doing some dangerous shit. She does not care if she lives or dies at all. The aquarium Cheeto, it's so good. I love the fucking massive high resolution Cheeto. I think it must have been on scanner glass. Come to think of it, that fucking Cheeto image. Since we did that scanning stream, everything came out so high resolution. It was, I'll bet it was scanned, that Cheeto. Kind of looks like it, the original image of it. What I'm trying to say is I need to draw Faith doing more dangerous things. I think I got so wrapped up in the concept of the car park thing that I just went with something kind of safe and easy. Even though it was pretty, I liked how it came out. It was really nice, but it just, you know, you gotta be crazy. You gotta get crazy with this stuff. Either that or you gotta get really spicy, and I don't think I want to go. I think I'm gonna stay away from that one. Kinda, you know, I'm gonna stay away from that particular avenue. I want to get silly with it. I want to have like fun and do like crazy shit. Because I've been following artists lately that like their styles are really out there and wacky and ridiculous, and I just kind of want to like experiment and have fun with it like that. Although this is more experimenting with the idea than the style. I'm missing the bottom part of like this center bit here. I keep not drawing it, but I can't figure out how to position it. Coming back to the idea of like a streamer being from your area. There's like one other guy I know that's from my home state that does like that makes stuff. I don't think he lives anywhere close to my home state anymore. But I don't know. I do not like that guy. I do not like that guy. I won't say his name. But he just is not, he does not do anything that I would ever want to pay attention to. And he's like, he's friends with some people that I watch, which makes it kind of strange. But his entire vibe is just not my thing. I don't even know what they're doing, those people. Ew, online person mentioned my state, yeah. Ew. Fortunately, no state names get mentioned in this particular, in either of these cases, but at the same time, it's more like the YouTube wiki said where this guy was from. Can we not listen to this damn thing on repeat for 4 hours? This is Bruton music again. Yeah, we've listened to this 100 times. God, there's so much Bruton music on this playlist, it's insane. It's like the entire top of this playlist is just Bruton music from the way it randomized. Wild. We've been listening to that for the past like 4 streams. Just random like Bruton music stuff. Just like stock 80s music. Ew, you mentioned my state. Disgusting. I should probably take a breb here in a moment. They said I was going to like 20 minutes ago and then I forgot. This is Clip Studio Paint, but Clip Studio on iPad is a subscription. So you have to choose if you want to do that, if you want to do a subscription-based one. Procreate is like a one-time fee. They've openly come out about being anti-AI, and a lot of people really like them. So I don't know. I'd probably recommend Procreate over Clip Studio for iPad. There's Ibis Paint, but I don't know if I think Procreate is probably generally better viewed sort of. I don't know. It's certainly more like I hear more professional artists using it than Ibis. Ibis is like a lot of like, it's a free app for the most part with ads, but it's very young coded. Like a lot of TikTok kids really like Ibis Paint. There's like an art style to like TikTok kids too. You kind of pick up on it if you see enough of their stuff. Not to bash anything, but there's definitely there's a very obvious trends. Especially since they actually name their art trends, which is kind of crazy. Kind of makes it easier for computers to categorize it, but cough, cough. Yeah. For a while, I was seeing all these people posting questions in art communities on a funny website with an alien mascot that everybody loves to clown on because it deserves it. Where all these people are coming in like, what art style is this? Or what art style is this? What do we put? What do we call this art style? It's like, I wonder what you're asking that question for. And it turns out that apparently a bunch of TikTokers, they gotta know it for their thing, but then it's also very easy to like, use it for other purposes. What do you call your art style? Yeah, all that stuff on TikTok about categorizing art styles is real skeevy. The idea of it, I haven't seen, I don't know, I do not use TikTok, I am old, but so I hear they do that a lot. They really like that. Kind of related to TikTok, I actually, I was looking around, I saw somebody say on Twitter that their TikTok started performing better when they stopped using the VTuber tag. That's a thing, apparently. Though that might have just been for them and coincidental, but who knows. Just felt like that was irrelevant. Yeah, it sucks how like several of these platforms lately have been so shitty to VTubers. It's like Twitch's silly rules lately as well. Just let me have the virtual avatars. Let me see the virtual avatars. They're just like my weird artistic freaks. Artistic, fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's annoying. I could go on and on about that. I don't even wanna, because there's, the algorithm and its ramifications could be talked about in like a dissertation. The algorithms and their ramifications. It'll be studied by historians. Absolutely, like it's definitely like. I saw a stream from the TwitchCon floor of like where this one guy I watched got approached by a guy from like George Washington University, which is like a federally funded university, who was researching like streaming and like gambling addiction and stuff like that. He seemed like a very positive and upbeat guy, but the research topic was like, these people are trying to figure out what makes streaming in this way so addictive. It's like very clear. They want to figure that shit out, these guys. This dude was like going to TwitchCon to do his research. Kind of crazy. There's people doing all sorts of research on this stuff. This is really in the weeds though, this conversation. have no idea. That'll be really interesting. He was just taking a survey. He had like a clipboard. You know. He also had these like I guess, I don't know, there's like a, he had like these like light up like things that he would like spin around and stuff. Like he could do like some kind of like, I don't even know what you would call it. It's kind of like a yo-yo. They were like a couple of yo-yos almost, but they were like, apparently they were culturally from New Zealand. And koi balls, I think he called them as koi. I guess you know what they are then. I think they were. Wait, that didn't come up when I searched for it. I think they might have been poi poi or something. He called it his mindfulness. Poi ball dancers. Yeah, it was poi or whatever the hell. He called it his mindfulness. And that's an interesting way of phrasing it. The person I was watching was very skeptical. Koi, yeah, they are the fish. People's attention, maybe, yeah, it's possible. It's very possible. Could just be he's a very like he's just very like, I don't know, like into the health stuff and whatever. Could just be that too. People do, like, even people who get involved in this stuff, like, I don't know, it's like you end up in all sorts of crazy rabbit holes. But I mean, if it helps him like focus and whatever the hell, then sure, whatever, why not? He seemed to be like implying that it was like something that helped him like kind of de-stress, which is fine, I guess. Seemed the way he talked about it was really funny sounding though. I guess it's, you know, if it works for you, it works for you, I guess, but I don't know. Could also just be, I don't know. I don't know what the intentions behind it might have been. I know there was a guy studying VR chat. Like there was a behavioral scientist studying VR chat. He was very, very popular in the group of VR chat people that I watched like several years ago. His name was like Walter. And he was like really, he was incredible. Like his trademark like yell was like, huh? Like he had like a fucking like crazy ass laugh. Huh? That was something he would do like all the time. It was great though. I kind of relate to that emotion. Studying like behavioral science. It's really interesting though to like go to VR chat to study behavioral science. That's gotta be a real interesting write-up. I don't know if that guy is still active in any way. I wonder if he only did it particularly for that like, oh no, he is still active, I think. He just doesn't do anything with that particular group of people anymore. Because I remember they were running into him still sometimes, and he was like going to the the dancing lobbies, you know? You know? So they get people that do this stuff, they wind up in the shit, kinda, as you might put it. They get really into that stuff. So I totally can believe that this guy is just like fully into like Twitch culture and all kinds of stuff like that. It is kind of funny though to be approached by like a behavioral scientist like in between like the Chevron booth and the State Farm booth at TwitchCon. It's a really, I don't know, it just feels like really, if it were like a show, it would be really funny to watch. It'd be very entertaining. If it were like a fictional TV series, I feel like this is still fucked up. I'm gonna be working on this for the next 8 hours. And then 8 hours after that, and 8 hours after that. Next 12 streams just gonna be me editing this collar because I can't figure it out in the way that satisfies me. I wonder if I should... The skull ought to come forward a little bit. Huh? Huh? The necklace part. So there's like a diamond shape here, right? And I don't have that diamond shape. And part of it is because she's like leaning forward, so it'd probably be less pronounced. Yeah, sure. But I don't know. There's just something about the positioning of all these elements that I wasn't really happy with. Now that her neck is longer, I feel a little better. Her face's position, I like that better. It feels more in line with her character. But, I don't know, I'm trying to move the necklace up a little bit just to kind of compensate for some other stuff. For the I don't know. It needs to be moved up just a little bit, in my opinion. It was moved up. It's been moved up. But now I'm like reorienting the rest of the jewelry around it. Zoop. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be more diamond shaped. It's probably fine. It's just like at the same time. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll be satisfied with something eventually. Don't worry about it. This is my quote unquote a job. Cool. You could call it that at all. Job. Yeah. Okay. Why am I saying it like that? What am I fucking talking about? Okay. That would be there. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this should probably be a bit over here. Angled down a bit. Problem is, they have to fit directly to these things. It has to be like this. So that's why it's like this over here, where it's in here. I can't even, I guess you can see my mouse, but here. Where it's like straight because it's going to this side strap here on the boob. Yeah, so it's like changing because of that. Yeah, it's a real pain. Picking this pose was a painful thing. It makes my brain hurt too. Eros, why do you have to have such a complicated design? You should oversimplify this design so I can draw it easier. I'm just gonna draw, wait. Well, I am gonna draw that and that. Oh, I don't have it open. Whoops, hold on. I'm just gonna say screw this whole piece. I'm gonna delete this entire file because I always delete files I don't like. I do that all the time. And instead, we're gonna just draw this. I'm gonna draw that thing. The pill bug. This fucking thing. Just draw these. We'll just draw a bunch of these and going. You know what makes my brain hurt? How much like this aesthetic works for this particular like theme. It's so funny. It almost feels like an essentialization of like scene bullshit. And like boiling it all down. The base goofy fucking garbage that it was associated with. Yeah, goth, yeah, right. Now we all know the truth. Goth, yeah, shut the fuck up. Actually, I'm not even looking at this down here. I know how these work now, kind of. Why did I say kind of? I know how these work. We'll leave this one up. This piece of shit. You know what I was thinking of making an emote of? Gur getting crushed in a hydraulic press. Just for like 7TV. I'm seeing if I could find something like that. It'd be kind of funny. You know, I bet there's a video out there of like a Gur toy getting crushed in a hydraulic press. Non-looping GIF. I guess you can't do that. I guess not. It should be. But on Twitch's end, they probably have it so that it loops. And also the extensions. It is so warm in here. I should probably... Yeah, I don't know. Give me a few more minutes. I'm gonna go grab my fan. And then I gotta also do the whole thing I do when I do a burb anyway. I have an emote that is totally not a GIF. Never would be. And I don't know why you would assume it would be this emote. There's things you can do. Probably file size limitation kind of thing. Did you stop playing with... How did you get a packing piece over here? What the fuck? What? Oh, did you... Stupid cats got in the box. The packing peanuts were like scattering them around. Stupid. Probably should just throw them away. I still don't. So it turns out, by the way, that I don't have enough hard drive cables for the new hard drive I got. So I had to order some. Kitty. Just some SATA cables. I was worried that like buying SATA cables might be like dangerous because it's like the ones that came with the motherboard. It's like, oh, I need to use those specifically, but like I think that's just a power supply thing. Like you shouldn't use cables that didn't come with your power supply in your PC because it's dangerous for that reason. But I got one of those power supplies that has like all the cables permanently attached to it, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that really. Kitty. Wow, kitty. Kitty. I also have more than enough connections on my power supply cable, I think, to put another hard drive in. Though I probably should check to make sure the voltage is all good. It's only a 500 watt power supply after all. We've heard this one before too recently. I don't want to hear it again. These drums. I'm skipping. I recognize them. We've listened to Bruton music too many times. It's driving me bananas. It's driving me nuts! God, I totally dismembered this chain. Oh, you know what we also need to draw today? Speaking of dismembered, we need to draw the face that's on the left side of the screen that's nomming on a hand. Nomming. Oh my god, I said that. I didn't even... Like, well, you know what? I said it. It's out there. Whatever. Munching on a hand. Having a snack. She's yamming a hand. Oh god. Oh god. Do a heckin' yammers. You wanna give it a sandwich? You need a sandwich? Fucking.
Thanks for the Reddit game, kind stranger!
Fucking norms. I could go on, but I should stop myself. Water. I have no caffeine today. We don't need it. I had espresso again. It's early, so I shouldn't be having it anyway. I only have my caffeine when it's the evening because I've already been up for hours and all that. So, okay, you know what? It's time. I'm gonna take a. I'll just stay on the torso layer. I don't even want to switch to the other layer. Let's just leave this in frame like this. Oops. I gotta go get my fan and a couple things. I'll be back in like literally, probably like 30 seconds, you know? Like literally. So literally. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hang on just a second. Ooh. Breb. I'm back. Hello. Now I need to remember to erase this Breb this time. Kitty. Oh my goodness, kitty. Wow, there's a kitty here. I can't believe there's a kitty here. Wow, what a kitty. Wow. Kitty. Kitty. Wow. I actually do need to erase this Breb though. Wow, kitty. Wow. Oh, what a kitty, what a kitty, what a kitty. Oh my goodness, what a kitty. So what I did get my fan, but I didn't turn it on because I realized that since it's a weekend, or I remembered again, since it's a weekend, I don't get charged extra for 4 to 8 p.m. So I just turned on my AC because it's easier. It makes it more comfortable overall, so I don't have to have air going and shit. Yeah, my cool power company here does that. Charges you extra for certain times a day. It's really fun. This needs to be attached to the center. I should probably re-angle that. Very cool. At least the summer period's over, so they aren't charging me like $3,000 a kilowatt hour to run the AC during those times. No, I actually, because I got that new AC this year, my highest bill every month, instead of being like $120, it was like 70. I mean, it might have been cooler this year too, although I did go over 100 a number of times. This should be angled down slightly, actually, right here. So I'm assuming it's the AC. Also, I have a better thermostat this year. Kind of. Well, yeah, I think it's much better. God, when I had the stupid unprogrammable thermostat, it was such a pain in the ass. It was so expensive. Having one that lets you that changes the temperature, changes the temperature based on time of day is so nice. And then you can even set it by weekend and stuff. I don't know, I'm talking about adult shit basically, but super goofy shit. But thermostats really can save you a ton of money if you just program them and do the right stuff with them. I don't think I could recommend one of those smart ones, especially not one the power company tries to give you for free, because they just take those and they set your temperature to 85 when it's 110 outside at 5 p.m. and the sun is beating down as hard as possible. This is the reference we're using. This is what I'm basing all of this off of. All my design decisions informed by the fucking roly-poly. I talk about adult things here, like air conditioning and thermostats, and taxes and insurance, and mortgages. That's why this stream is 18 plus, because we talk about taxes here. You can't pay. If you don't pay taxes, if you're not a taxpayer, then what are you doing in this stream? Fuck off. I did it again. I made that go to the wrong spot. There we go. I guess coming back to this then, I really do, at some point in the near future, maybe when we're working on the 3D model, I want to go over and work on some OC stuff also. But I probably should be sandwiching it between fan art. I have several different ideas for stuff that I could do with this particular VTuber, but I don't want to give them 100 tons of art all at once, like a complete freakazoid. I kind of want to space it out if I'm gonna do that. I also gotta, I don't know. Over time, my interests shift. So I don't know if we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it later. Depends on if I'm still up for it. Maybe a little later on. I already had this idea, and you know, we're so far into this project at this point that it'd be kind of crazy to do anything different, so I'm not going to now. But I think it could be really fun to do something in the future like that. Who even made this one? I wonder if she made this one herself, because she does do that from time to time. The fucking bean model, because there's like there's another artist, so she usually, for a while, she was making her own models and rigs. Also seems to be a trend with the VTubers I draw is that they make their own models and rigs for some reason, which means I probably have to do the Moth Lady next. Just by the nature of what I've been doing, apparently. Just go through my like horror VTuber phase where I just draw horror VTubers and nothing else for like 6 months. But what I was gonna say is she did all her own stuff, which is really nice. I love people who make their own models. I think that's awesome. It's amazing. The art that she has for the current one was not made by her, but it was rigged by her. These are uneven. What's happening? The angles are super weird. Strange things are going on. Strange things are happening. Probably shrink it a bit. I didn't fuck up the pixels too much. Kitty, hi kitty. Wow, bean. I have a bean. I have a bean. Yeah, bean. You gonna stay, bean? You leaving? Goodbye, bean. Kitty. Yeah, Beano. I love calling her the name of gas medicine. It's really funny. My cat's name is Beano. Not actually. Her name is V, but I call her Bean because she looks like a bean when she's all curled up. Well, this cat that jumped into my lap just now. You know, apparently... never mind. Never mind. I'm very normal about things that I draw. Don't worry about it. Like 3 touch for 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, I leave now. Bye. She just wants attention. She wants me to go down on the floor and like actually pet her. That's why she like ends up. She'll jump up to get my attention. I'll pet her a bit, and then she jumps down because she wants me to keep petting her on the floor. But I'm busy, so I don't. I do get out of my chair and pet them sometimes because it's just good in general for me to not sit in this chair all the time. I mean, when I in-stream, I usually I got a lot of chores to do tonight actually, so. Sitting in this chair is not going to be a thing. I'm probably going to go back out. I was in the living room last night with my TV and stuff. I like to take my laptop to the living room and hook it up to the TV to watch streams. It's really nice. Nice to actually use my TV. I could also sit on the couch and just kind of slump over and just completely relax. It's really nice. I don't know how I got on that. I got on that because talking about getting up from this chair. Maybe it would be better if I stayed in here and worked on stuff, but at the same time, I feel like I never I don't get a whole lot of stuff done usually when I'm in here anyway. I end up just kind of spacing out and going on random tangents when I'm depending on the night, I guess. I need to work it into my head that I gotta get more stuff done. There's like some OC things I'd like to work on my off time that I keep putting off, like the faith idea I was talking about earlier, and this character. I want to make her like cuter. She feels really stiff like this and kind of a little odd because it got some funny perspective things going on that don't really make a whole lot of sense, but don't think about it too hard. You guys don't need to think about that. That's just for me. There's some funny things going on with that drawing that bug me, but oh, it's also nice to go on my couch, you know, to bring it back around to cats, because Kiki will like jump up on top of me and she'll just like sit there and I'll just pet her, or I'll just leave her sitting there for like 20 minutes at a time. I can just like sit there, like lay there, watch a stream and like pet my cat. It's hard to do that. They won't do that if I'm sitting in this chair. They don't like to get in my lap if I'm in this room for whatever reason. Try to put them in my lap and they try their hardest to jump away at any opportunity. Like I've prevented Kiki from leaving by like kind of just like, you know, shuffling my arms around so she can't find like a position to jump out of my lap. But like eventually like she'll give up and then she'll like sit there for a few minutes and then she'll jump down anyway. Like there's nothing I can do to keep her here or to make her like sitting in my lap when I'm in this chair. It's just impossible. But if I'm in the living room, she'll just like crawl up either on top of me or next to me. Or she'll do the thing where like I woke up this morning and she was just laying on my chest. That's another thing she likes to do. Like if I'll have my door open, my bedroom door, and they'll just like come in and like lay on my chest and stuff. At least she will. I think Bean gets too scared of my sleep movements. I remember like one time, a very long time ago, V was under the covers, I think. And like, I shuffle around a bunch when I sleep. I think I may have like accidentally kicked her a little, maybe? And she like freaked out or something, and it was like really crazy. So she doesn't really do that anymore. Kiki still does it. Kiki knows like to go on top of my chest and not under the covers next to my legs. Well, she's done it a couple times before. I feel like that's something that happened. I would have been half asleep when it happened though. What V ends up doing though, she ends up sleeping on a shelf that I have, because I have this old furniture protector thing, this kind of like fabric pad that's meant to go over like a chair that I have that my mom got for this chair, but when it was her chair. I have it just sitting on my shelf folded up, and it's one of the flaps of it is like wedged behind the shelf to keep it in place, and they use it as like a little cat bed. It's like kind of like quilted. Probably need to wash it again. It's really covered in cat fur. I also need to wash the sheet that I have as their kind of lining in the cat tree in the living room. Because I have this old sheet that's meant to look like a toga from something I did when I was in middle school. Because I had like a school play kind of thing. And I use that as cat bedding. I don't know how the fuck this would work. I really hope we don't have to see here because I don't know what's gonna happen here. Like, what is this? Let's just pretend that doesn't exist. Ooh. Oh god, no, it's super visible. I don't know what happens there. There's no reference for what goes on the other side of that. There's nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Nada. Nada. I like to imagine it's a halter top, so the back is completely open because it would make sense, you know, thematically. Thematically. Nixon, yeah, it's a comment on the cultural something. I don't fucking know. It's a comment on consumerism. Oh, you know, I could just curve underneath the collar and we can forget about it. Do the cheap route here. This is some wacky ass music. Pretty good though. I'm just glad we're no longer on the 80s stock music. It was kind of driving me bonkers. That should work, I think. It could just be that's like the top right there. What the hell are you doing? She's so goofy. She's in these like boxes that I have set up as like a little cat kind of like a little cat bed thing imaging. Just some like I'll get groceries and I bring them in boxes because it's easier to bring them up like bring them inside. Like when I go to the store. And I have several of them in here that are like basically like cat furniture. She's trying to dig into the back of one of them. The Venus. This shouldn't be here anymore. Yeah, just ignore the box noises. She's just trying to dig into like cardboard that doesn't go anywhere. Ooh, I got your booty. I scratched her butt. She was like turned around backwards in it. Ow. Wow. Ow. Oh shit. I'm gonna give myself a neck cramp. Neck crap. Ow. Ah. I'm trying to angle my head a certain way. Noise gate. Oh, that's good. Good to know. Neck crap. I misspelled neck cramp as neck crap one time. I don't remember when I did that, but it was really funny. Ooh. Ow. Ooh, ouchie. Ow. I don't think it's gonna go away. Yeah, these damn muscles on the back, I don't know what they're called, the ones that attach to your neck muscles, they always cramp up for me. One time I like reached for something in my back seat from my driver's seat in my car, and I got like a huge cramp in these muscles and I hate it. And there was another time like something got stuck under the car and I reached under the car to get it, and it was also very painful. I hate it. I don't know why it's gotta be like that. Please touch my brain. Yeah, I can relate to that. Oh my god. That's awkward. I just got... They truly are crap, yes. I just got rated into somebody who got simul-rated by like multiple people. Just normal, I guess. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's over here. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I should probably be careful about how many tabs I have open. I'll do that. I don't know what I'm doing this for. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. I did also move her up a lot. I moved her up and over because I didn't want too much of her like skirt back here to be visible because I don't want to draw the plaid. I'm lazy. I don't want to draw all this shit too much. Screw that. That's such cute. The fucking underskirt like shorts thing. That's so fucking cute. Look at that. It's got like, it even has like little like fucking stitched trim on it. That's adorable. Great. And I was also trying to figure out exactly like how I wanted just this area in general to go, because it was like, I don't know, I was worried it was too thick in the back. Like it should be thinner or something, kind of like more like this shape. But I don't know. I kind of like the amount of substance there is there. I kind of like it, so I'm just gonna leave it. You know, one character I haven't compared her to that she absolutely, besides like, you know, like fucking Harley Quinn. She's like fucking Jinx as hell, even though I never played League. I always liked that character's idea. I never watched whatever the fuck it is either, the Arcane. I never watched Arcane either, so I don't know anything about that, but of course Japan would have, like a Japanese artist would make an album with this on it. Scraggly, yes. You know what I was thinking about doing? I mentioned it the other day, but I think she would look really good in a messed up little like goth dress. Can't draw this, but I'm gonna try anyway. You know what? The bear trap hands idea I had, where like she would have like bear trap pom-poms plus like a, although I was thinking that the dress would go like good with like a really fun expression and pose rather than just like the, anyway, I'm fucking, there was this video I found of like somebody using like bear traps as like I don't know, some kind of like almost like pom-pom type things that like they were like operating like snap with on their hands. They were like gloves. I had a screenshot of it over here, but I had to restart clip and I got rid of it. I was gonna draw Eros doing that because I think it would be really funny, like doing like a dance with the bear trap snapping. Can't draw this right now, can I? I'm probably gonna bungle this at the moment. I always, the first pass on every pose I do is such a pain. This one's kind of easy though. This is just gonna be me doing this again, and I do this all the time, don't I? I have like 4 poses that I do over and over and over again. Don't tell anybody. Like thinner. I'm used to drawing Aura's thighs. Oh, poses are the hardest thing ever. I hate poses. I hate drawing poses. I hate them. Stick figure. Give me a stick figure. Give me a stick figure. Give me a stick figure with a cool pose. Stick figures have like, this is why we thumbnail. This is why we thumbnail. Just doing this is not gonna do anything. There's a little fella. There's first pass, so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, obviously what we need here is not that. What we need here is like kind of this kind of thing, but not like that. It's too disproportionate. I don't even know. I don't want to do this because I hate this, but It bothers me that the hand on the hips thing. I feel like it's something that I like really want to do just all the time with everything, and I feel like it's overused. I guess maybe if it's like really high up and like that could be fun if it's straight down. Kind of cute. And then you got the fucking bullshit here. I swear to God, her ponytail is meant to be like an overcut, but without like, you know, because there's like a stereotype with overcut, or undercuts, I guess. I think that's what they're called. She doesn't actually do that. That is so stupid looking. I hate it. This would 100% have to be like this, though. This arm can't do that. I have to... I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know what to do with this arm. Like, where does it go? Like, here? I have to... I'm holding something very heavy. I'm holding a heavy object. That's what's going on there. Sorry, I'm just yapping about with my thought process out loud now. Every little, like... stupid comment that pops into my head. Maybe I do have to just live with that. No, we have to redraw that. You know what I could do? I could just make that big and then draw over it. It's always easier to draw it when it's small. Feels like there's less consequence. But what I'm doing right now, if it isn't clear, because I didn't really say, I just kind of started drawing something, is I think that this particular individual will look great in a scraggly, like, little goth dress kind of thing, you know? I think it'd be fun. Also, still giant boots that don't... that kind of do that, you know? I fucking love it when boots are so fucking big that they don't, like, really... Oh, that would fucking kill, actually. This is too front-facing, though. We have to do some crazy-ass angle. Anyway, I should get back to work. Come back to that in a minute. But now it's on my brain, so I kind of want to keep working on it. Get a few details here real quick. I'll go back over. I also have this idea where, like, it's just like a super extreme, like, from the top angle, like this kind of thing. You know? Because this would be fucking great. You know, this kind of shit? I love this shit. I love this. Like, this fucking rocks. You can probably tell where I'm going with this. Maybe like a fucking, like... This is a hand. Although I was also thinking this is too front facing. Part of what would make it fun... Oops. There we go. Is if it were upside down. Then her jaw is like open over here. This kind of shit. See, when I'm drawing shit like this of a motherfucker, it's over. Though I need to do this with faith and whatever too. It's just the whole thing about like vision versus execution, like where I want to do things that are crazy, but I'm not quite there yet by my own standards, so I don't really want to like rush too deep into something. Better to handle something I could actually like manage, I guess. Vision outpaces my ability to execute. This is undercut. It is a ponytail. Stop being silly. I don't even know what the hell that haircut's called. You know what I'm talking about? Where that mohawk is so damn big, but it like goes over one side and then half of the head is shaved. I don't know what that's called. It's like, it's become associated with like corporate shit so much though that I can understand why people wouldn't really want to associate with it. That is a fish toy. That noise that you're definitely hearing. They have the zoomies now, they're going crazy. Mohawk, yeah, I guess that's what it's called. This fucking VTuber hair design, I swear to God, every damn VTuber has the same hair, the same bangs cut. It's like the Shy Lily formula or something. Speaking of which, in her long hair mode, she's got that, this is like a thing that every damn VTuber has. There's like these fucking, like, this on either side of the head is like the Shy Lily thing. I just think of Shy Lily when I see these like weird little like pseudo hair ears. I hate that I even know who Shy Lily is, honestly, a little bit. I don't dislike that particular person, but I don't think that's the kind of thing I would ever want to watch. Just saying. I don't think that's my thing. The hair ears, yeah. They all do it. They all do it. Gotta do it, gotta do it. Gotta get. Oof. Man, I can't believe they still have that emote, honestly. I'm sorry. 7TV still has that fucking emote. I mean, I figures they would. 7TV is not a particularly, it wasn't really as established on family values, let's put it that way, but which is why some people, I completely respect their decision to not use 7TV. Even though it has a lot of really great stuff. Seven TV moment. Look at those big old boots though, they're so cute. And they're actually huge boots. They have like metal shit on the soles and shit. That's awesome. This fucker's so focused on being like, oh yeah, you did the feet, when the boots are right there. Like, are you kidding me? Who cares about the fucking stupid, like, two-dimensional bullshit? Bullshit that is, I don't know, people get silly about... Yeah. People are all like, oh my god, I want to do, show me your feet, Why the fuck don't you want boots? What's wrong with boots? What the hell's wrong with giant fucking boots? Huh? Tell me that. Yes, take your time. Go eat and drink. Put some nutrition in yourself. I'm probably gonna be going for about another hour, just by the way. Cause I'm gonna have to eat soon. I could do so much with this stupid fucking character. This makes me think of Limu though more than it does Eros. Just because I drew Limu so often. Drew like 4 fucking things of Limu over the course of a year. Like a goofus. Not really a goofus. It was great. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. At the same time though, the one that I was doing a year ago, the Cyberpunk Limu, could have gone better. Was a learning experience though. why I haven't come back to Limu though. I did that one and I didn't like how it came out. I just haven't been back since. Well, on top of that, I've also not really been watching a ton of Limu streams lately. There's like a lot of stuff. I found like so many new people and have been doing so many different things. But I've been really busy this year in terms of this stuff. I don't know, I have a plethora of options, so like sometimes when I find somebody like who's doing something more interesting, then I'm probably gonna like gravitate towards that rather than like the old staples. No, she is not. This fucking VTuber is not one to do the care, doesn't care about anything like Faith look, like where Faith is always like, I get like, I mean, she looks mean, but she actually just doesn't give a shit about anything. She's bored. This is her bored face, even though she's got the resting, you know. This VTuber though, it's not a thing. Not a thing. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. I need to work on the same fucking character on a different canvas. No, I don't want to correct that line. I like that line. What am I doing? I'm actually going to erase everything on this layer because it's all out of alignment now. I moved everything. Oh, you know, something funny? There was an overgrown kind of area near where I live. And I think I talked about this. I think no, I didn't show you guys the photo. A while back, I took a picture of like a spider and a moth on the same flower, like on the opposite sides of it. And it's a really nice photo. I can't show you it though, because I'm worried about like location bullshit, but I walked by that area the other day and I realized they'd cut everything down except for the zinnia plant. Everything. Like there was like a tree growing and stuff. They like cut it all out. It was like it was just a random tree that was like growing in a place that would be really bad for structures. Shouldn't have been growing there. They freaking what did they do? Yeah, they left that plant, the zinnia plant, the flowers, but nothing else. Probably because they thought it was landscaping, but I'm still convinced that a pot that I have ended up over there at one point last year, and they had some of the exact same species of flower. So I think one of my flowers gave rise to that particular plant, and they just left it. Like these landscapers, they just left this thing here. They left the flowers that were probably my fault. They weren't even intentional landscaping. Like there was some intentional landscaping, like I don't even know what the kind of plant is. I probably shouldn't name it. Anyway, there was a bunch of intentional landscaping, but there was also like some crazy like bullshit and random stuff. Lots of weeds. Lots and lots of weeds. Oh shit, I think they ripped out all the lambs here. I don't think they did that. Or actually, no, like in a certain spot. I'm babbling, I'm sorry. You guys probably can't follow what the hell I'm saying. I'm just trying to say there's a lot near me that got cleared out, and like I'm trying to think about everything they ripped out, but I don't actually remember everything they ripped out. They ripped out everything except my zinnia plant that I think I planted on accident. Nobody asked. Shut the fuck up, song. You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to be so mean to my face. I did say this like when I started stream, but if I had the opportunity to stream more during the daytime on a weekday, I probably would take it. And I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more often when I'm drawing stuff like this. Just because I think people like to see this. And I know that like during the weekday, people watch art streams because they're working and they like to have something on in the background while they work. I certainly do. I find that highly relatable. However, I have a day job, so I can't always stream during the day, which is why I never set my schedule to actually be during the day. That's why I'm the nighttime streamer usually. It also helps to stream during the day because I can yap like this and I don't have to worry about like passing out. I've been a babbler today. Glad you guys put up with my babbling. Been a real da. I guess it's a little better than literally going boo 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 your whole stream. Sometimes I wonder about the things that I put up with when I'm watching stuff. I will say one quality piece of entertainment. There's a dude, his videos always blow the hell up on like Twitter and everything, who just builds like weird stuff. And that's his stream, is he just builds weird stuff that's like really funny. And yes, I did. I have now followed that dude because he's really funny. He just sits there and he just talks with his chat while he's building stuff, and that's perfect for me because I want to hear people just blah 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 blah. You know, I like the blah 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 for some reason. I got that talk radio gene, you know, because my dad would listen to like Republican commentary on George Bush on the talk radio when I was growing up. I got to hear about the war in Iraq for countless hours. I didn't know anything about what they were talking about, ever. Just a lot of burr, 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 burr. And that one that one radio personality jerk who is no longer in this world, like in the living world. Got to hear that guy in his early days. Ugh. Clearly I have the same gene for listening to yapping though. I also have like my mom's like gene of just wanting to yap all the time. Because my mom is a yapper. She will just yap and yap and yap and yap and yap. She will never stop. That's what I blame for this, yeah. I completely ignored the fucking male expectation of shutting the hell up and just never speaking again. Because that's for losers. Blah 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 blah. I'm glad people that are not in the deep Midwest understand that like people that are not I don't know, they don't have like gender expectations around like how much you talk or like express yourself, which seems to be something that's baked in out here in certain places. Be a man, male, you gotta shut the hell up and never say anything ever again. You just go to the field and dig holes. What you do, you also drive like a super big truck that doesn't do anything except drive on freeways all day. Ridiculously large trucks. Just a cultural difference thing, though. A big part of it. I know that it's like not just here. Yeah, but it sure feels like it when I go online. It feels very like, what the hell are we doing out here? Kinda. Pretty funny. Although at the same time, I think the internet has popularized like people just yapping all the time, regardless of like what values they adhere to. We're just talking about anything today, huh? Yeah, whatever. It's an art stream. Who cares? Imagine an art stream discussing the art that is being made. We never do that here. We only talk about, like, politics. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. No. Oh, that's a little fucked up. Hang on. Again, here I come back around. I like to think about this in a meta sense too. Whenever I say like, oh, that's fucked up to a part of my drawing, it's like, it's one of those things I don't really hear other art streamers say very often, you know? They just kind of go and go and go and don't really give their thoughts on what they're doing sometimes, which makes sense. A lot of people just want to vibe. I know I've like criticized it, but you know, it also makes sense. And I shouldn't like be too much of a wiener about it. You guys are decent about like you don't like come in here and like if you hear me saying like, oh, I don't particularly care for how this is coming out or whatever the hell, you don't come in here and go like, you need to change this and this and this and this and this and this. You're not like backseating my fucking art. I would not like it if people came in all the time and were like because just because I'm acknowledging that there's a process to art. Maybe that could be a big part of why a lot of people don't talk about that kind of stuff on their channels. Because like sometimes people are like, oh, but I know. I've had to get over some shit like that recently with certain things. You don't want to just backseat people all the damn time, which I don't do. I haven't done since I was like, God, I don't know, when I was first on this website, I think I tried doing that shit. That was pretty stupid. Even if it's clear that like the person doesn't really know what they're doing, what's going on, it's more interesting to watch people figure stuff out. I don't know why like people always have some like need to like be like, but do this every single time. Especially apparently like Dark Souls is really bad for that. I probably don't even need to like say that. I think you're all, anybody who's here on this website and has been on this website for any amount of time is probably familiar with that idea. It's like just, it kind of goes without saying that Dark Souls is like considered like the backseating game, the game that gets backseat the most. Backseated. Why aren't you doing the thing? Why aren't you going to see the guy to do the thing? Streamer. It would be funny. I know I'd be horrible at Dark Souls. I would be fucking dog shit at it, but it'd be really kind of almost funny to like do something like that and then get like really, I don't know, just, I don't know. People have probably done that before and it wouldn't really be actually all that fun to like make fun of backseaters. Because it'd probably just get really annoying and stupid after a while. They'd probably get really shitty about it because people get stupid about that game. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny to mess with people like that, though. A little bit. I don't want to, like, massively, like, tank vibes or anything, though. It's especially funny to do stuff wrong on purpose, just to, like, annoy backseaters. Like, that's what I would end up doing. I'd be doing, like, a bunch of that. I'd just make things, like, take way longer on purpose. Be like, oh, like this, and I like jump off a fucking edge and be like, oh, well that didn't work. Oops. And they'd just be like, what the fuck? Oh. Raging out of their fucking mind. Oh, that's the shadow. That's what that is. Oops. We can paint with that. We on Windows 96? It sounds exactly like Windows 96. It's not. Oh, it is. It is. I'm stupid. Windows 96, they use like a really specific synth for most of what they do. It's kind of like using the same, like a similar brush for a lot of art that you do. I like it, it's a good vibe, but like you instantly recognize them. Yes, it's definitely, it's like a musical art style. But it's more like, it feels even more focused than a lot of people who do this stuff. I don't know, they very focused, very consistent. It's very good for, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know enough about music to really comment on it properly. You know what I'm trying to say. Bite paint. Is the bite paint good? Now we got some problems here. Okay. Does the line narrow there? What's going on there? Oh, it's probably like, probably, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm glad that I gave her a longer neck. Oh, bobcat. I need to get more water. I'm like out. We haven't finished, oh, that's a big hole. Yeah, that's not gonna help me at all. Torso, where's the torso? There we go. Now what happens if I do... Actually, first we can actually go... We can do this. We can look at her with her head like... Yeah, with her neck like super short. And her hips like a different shape. She's like changed shape. Really should have taken care of this before I filled her in, but whatever. I haven't shaded her yet, so we're still okay to fix things that I don't particularly like about stuff. Kitty. Meow. Meow. So this is where we were basically at the start of stream, and now we're like here. Well, that was actually after the end of last stream. So from this to this, because you can see I moved this stuff, and I did that off stream. I repositioned her. I gave her more neck. Kitty, wow, kitty. I know her face is like chubbier. That's staying. That's just like that. No way I'm gonna mess with that. But her head being almost like on her shoulders was just not right. Did not make any sense. It was just off the mark. Nope, not. Well, we do actually need to work on the Madge face because it's the eyes are not done yet. Bite is gone. Go away, Bite. Oh, the Madge face is like way, yeah. One moment, actually. Alright, I'm probably gonna go for another. What is this one for? Probably doesn't hurt. I'm gonna go for a very quick breb. I'm gonna go refill my water and stuff. We've probably got another 30 minutes of stream left or so, maybe a little longer. We'll figure. I'll decide at some point. But there's no other brubs on here. Good. I'm gonna do 1 minute of ads to offset the pre-roll bullshit, you know, so that when people come in here they don't get hit with one. So if you guys can tank these, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. But I'll just be back. I won't be doing anything, obviously. I'll be back in like literally 1 minute. Bib. Now I'm here. Hello. So I turned off ads for like 20 minutes. Probably. I wonder if I can add real quick. I wonder if I can do something on my other screen here. Can I make a custom button? Yes. I could just click that button there, and then that does 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. There's like buttons on the little Twitch dashboard thing that lets you like choose how long you want to run ads for. And like the more you run, the less you get, which is really stupid. I just added another one. Another button. Probably should have done that in the first place. Anyway. Here. Madge paint. Oh, that's the jaw paint. Forget that. Okay, so this shadow, I don't know if I'm vibing with this. I don't really think it's what I want to do. I'm trying to figure it out. I was doing this before, but then it didn't look quite right to me. So I was like, I don't know. One thing we're missing, of course, is her mascara, which is all this shit around her eyes. I've totally ignored it. My mistake. I swear I was gonna get to it eventually. But it looks like this, so... And then, oh, she has an eyelid. Which isn't a terrible thing to, be concerned with, but it probably doesn't hurt to, you know... like an eyelid line here, and then it kind of turns into like a... where the mascara is. I don't actually know if what I'm drawing here needs... I can work with that. Like, I don't know if it's designed... I think the way that I've done this means that this would look like off if I did that, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I don't think we're That's why I gotta work on these. I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna approach this. Oh, by the way, I know the bot said, like, the ads disabled for an hour, blah blah blah. It just says that every time ads are run, because I programmed it to do that. Programmed poor cue ball to do that. We're not gonna bother with what I was just trying to do. We're not gonna do that because I don't like it. It's not gonna work out the way I want it to. Instead... Oh wait, what's that? Get out of here. There we go. Instead, I'm just gonna do this. And then mess with it this way. It doesn't even look like purple. It's meant to be like grayish, but it comes across as like a purplish gray. I think. I think I can bring it around to under here. I've got this on the same layers as sclera. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, this will make things easier. Opacity change. Why does this fucking makeup job make me think of fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz? It's not a good thing, I don't think. I think that might be, that might not be the right call. They're meant to go together, these two things. My lashes and the mascara like this. Also, I need the shine in there or it won't be like right. It won't work the way it's supposed to, I don't think. Could be wrong though. Oh, that made it a little better. She just looks so like silly. I mean, that's not wrong. That's not a bad thing. It's just it's fucking big. Should I make them smaller a little? Just a little bit? There's so much extra room in the eyes. They're just enormous. I feel like the head is just shaped like this too. Blah! She looks so fucking silly. It's bugging me. It's not quite what I was going for. It can't be too silly. We have to keep it like kind of in between, you know? If it's too silly, then it's like off. Also, everything is like off. There's a lot of things that need work. Yeah, that's not right. I don't like that. Don't look at it. It's not ready at all. It's so undercooked. It feels weird every time I post these things to like Twitter or Blue Sky, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm streaming, blah blah blah, and I take a picture of it, and I'm like, ew, this is so undercooked. Don't look at it. Please God, don't look at it. Can I do that? Can I get away with putting it up there, or does it need to be? Probably needs to be down there. At the same time, I didn't add that ridge in the center. When I look at it as a whole, it doesn't feel as silly as it does when I'm up close, but just, What if I just do it anyway? What if I just do it? If I say fuck this and just like get a little bit stupid with this here. I'll just, you know what, I'll select all this stuff. Probably shouldn't be selecting too close to the iris though, because of the way I'm gonna do this. Wait, one at a time. Wait, you can't see the other eye anyway. I'm being blocked by my throne. Yep. Okay. Where was it I didn't want to? Okay, that's what I don't want to change. These guys. So these two. That one. Okay. Oh wait, I need that too. Okay. Oh, not the eyebrow. They're just so big. They're huge. They're too big. It's funny because anime eyes are fucking enormous always anyway. And I drew them even bigger. What was I thinking? Well, I don't know. I'm actually experimenting right now to see how I feel about this. That took part of the cheek. Whoops. I realized it would do that. I forgot about that. Based on the way this is set up here. I can make an entire mood board out of characters that are exactly the same type as arrows here. Like how much like percentage Shigo DNA is in here? I don't know. I don't know. There might be something to be said about the big ones. It feels more on model this way though. And I think people, I don't know, every time I see this sort of thing, being on model always seems to be like a huge, like hugely important. So I want to try to keep it close to on model. If not, you know, we don't have to be right on. We don't have to be completely in line, you know, because we're doing some silly stuff of our own. But I also don't want too much extra. Well, there's lots of fucking real estate. This face already over here. Now the positioning feels off. Unsurprisingly. Should not be surprised by that at all. Of course, it's going to be a little bit off. Oh, that's wrong tool. If I do this though, then I'm going to have to take like these outlines and I'm going to have to transfer them to a completely different layer, to the other layer where she's got the crazy face. This iris is not pointed the right direction. Oh. Ow. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm just doing something over here. Don't worry about me. Her iris needs to go down just a bit. I just gotta do it. We just gotta make that judgment call. Well, I already made the judgment call, is that we probably needed to make her eyes a little bit smaller, as much as it pains me. It was very silly, but it's... I don't know. I don't know. Hang on. See, this is the problem with this stuff. Actually, first I want to get her pupil, her iris in position to check it before I keep going. Oh, you know, we can probably grab these guys too at the same time, so it doesn't get too weird. More in centered position. This guy should be clipped over the sclera. There. And then I can erase some of these lines here that are in funny positions that make no sense. With a full opacity eraser, not a partial opacity one. Okay, now she's looking directly at the jar with that eye, which is a good thing, because we want that, obviously. And then this one, we gotta do the same thing over here. This guy. Oh, it didn't shrink in the same amount as the eye, that's right. It looks a little silly. Oh, it's because her fucking reflection is in a weird place. It still looks a little silly. It looks a little like off. Something's off about it. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think maybe this needs to be like... It's okay. It's hard to put into words what I'm like thinking right now. Yes. Yes, just like that. Perfect. Okay. Not quite perfect, but close enough for now. No, wrong. Wrong. No, wrong layer. Yeah, just forget it. We'll just put it over here. Then I'm gonna erase these guys because they are in the way. Oh, I gotta erase some sclera down here. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Yes, I want to cut the entire layer. That's what I wanted to do. It's still very gremlin coded, but it does feel more like in line with the reference. You know, I was like going with the whole like that one goblin image that I've shown multiple times, where there's the goblin with the really big old crazy eyes. But that's not what I'm a model for this particular character, so it wouldn't make any sense. Character, that's what this is a character. Ew, what the fuck happened here? Oh, I must have messed up my selection a little bit. Oh well. Ugh, her makeup is ruined! You know what would make her look awesome? Running mascara. Obviously. That would obviously look fucking amazing. I don't know how anybody could disagree with that. I can't imagine what reasons you would have to disagree with that particular idea. You know, so I'm talking about like some shit like, I'll show you. Like, you know, can I do this? Right? mean, it makes her look like she's been crying, but it looks fucking great if it's all the way down her fucking cheeks. That'd be fucking... That's probably the reason why it wasn't something that they would go with, because it makes you look like you're crying, but like... You know, and also people think of like Kiss when you do like too much eye makeup. You just get DMCA'd visually for that one. They would like go out of their way to be like, no, the design. They'd use like a visual scanner bot on top of the DMCA bot that they already use. Yeah, transferring this over is gonna be a bit of a pain, but it's okay, I guess. I guess it's okay. This being animated is probably gonna be fine as it is. What did I do with the eyes over here? I feel like Zambi's eyes, I made them bigger than they actually are, but this is how like I saw them. Like this is what they look like to me. They just look like these big ol' like round, super round like orbs. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, like her eyelids made this like super easy because I could just go like this and like this. Oops, I mean like that. That's kind of, they're like tented almost, but it's like T-E-N-T, like the tent that you have set up outdoors and not like a window tent. They're wrapping around and they come down like that. So they're like, this is what I love drawing these. I think I mentioned this when I was doing this, but like, yeah, they do like that. And then her eyeballs underneath like that. Yeah, big eyes. I fucking love drawing eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know, I'm trying to get more of an eyeball look here. While you were gone, I shrank her eyes because I think they probably need to be a little more on model. There's the original, and then I like zoop, 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 zoop. Just a little closer to the actual reference. I probably should pull her hair in then on the side, come to think of it. I'm doing this. What is it? The wife mode eyes don't have to be changed because they're gonna be the same eye sockets. No big deal there. Funny to see an anime character's eye sockets. They look a lot different than like a normal person's normal character's eye sockets would. Normal person. What am I fucking... Huh? Oh. Oh. Wait, what? There we go. The first time I heard that hall sound effect was like that GIF where the dude zooms into Italy and like goes all the way to a specific place and like does street view and then turns around. There's just a cat like right there in the center of the frame. And I think that it probably had already been a thing for a while at that point. Knowing how up to date I am these days. It made me like laugh like crazy just hearing that noise. Yeah, it's basically like that. I think you probably know exactly. It's the whatever the hell it is. Oh, the raid notification. That's the raid notification GIF. I'm not gonna change that anytime in the near future. It's a very good GIF. Oh, that needs to move. Should not be there. Keeping that though, even though it's not canon, it's not under reference, but I'm keeping it because of my artistic vision. You see, I have a very specific artistic vision, which also includes enormous eyes and a really short neck. Okay, no, in my defense... in my defense, nothing. There's nothing to be defended. A little further out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, tonight I think I'm gonna try to work on some other ideas that I have brewing after I end. I want to do some stuff with my OCs. I'm sorry I'm not doing it on stream. But I only have limited time to stream, and I should probably be working on this when I'm live. It's the big important thing that needs to get done. Again, ideally before like next weekend. So I have like a week to finish this. Fuck. What did I say? I want to do a glitching stream on Wednesday. I would like to have a segment of stream where I'm like feeding this thing animated into my VCR and then like pulling it back out again. But I'm gonna have to figure out a way to show that isn't like mind-numbingly boring, because it's kind of a process. If I can do that. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to do the dirty video mixer, which is literally just a knob with two inputs and an output. I want to show that on stream. I want to show my dirty videos on stream. You guys will love it. That's what I should title this stream. Just be like dirty videos or something like that. Dirty video mixing live. Even though it's going to be like literally like a single knob, and like anybody who comes here and who knows anything about analog is going to be severely disappointed. And anybody who comes here for other reasons is also going to be severely disappointed. I can't imagine why anyone would come to stream titled that for any other reason though. Don't know why you would do that. I don't know what they might be thinking. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Just checking something. Yeah, she's so cute, I could give her a noogie. Where's the fucking... see here. Thank God I have water. You guys don't redeem hydrate often enough. I'm sorry. I'm getting on your case about that. Fat chat. It actually does. I don't know if it's psychosomatic or what, but it does feel like it helps me. To just take a drink of water every once in a while. You can see, I hate that I'm doing this again, but you can see sometimes when VTubers will like take a drink of water. I've been noticing it with this one in particular. In this case though, she's got a flask, so you hear it, doop, you hear the fucking lid pop off. And fucking slurp noise. Why did I make a slurp noise? Hold bottoms up. It's just like uninterrupted. Like they just fucking like full tilt into what they're doing, and they just fucking grab a sip from the flask. Like I don't know. It's like driving, like you're racing, like you're on a fucking racetrack, and you just like grab your fucking water and just go like you don't even care. The thonk, yeah. But it goes thonk. It's got like a massive like suction sealed lid or whatever. My brother has one of those he carries around everywhere. I don't have a water flask actually, so I usually just like get water wherever I'm at, in like whatever container is available. Like if I'm at work, I'll get a glass from the kitchen, and like cuz there's a kitchen, and I'll just get myself a glass of water from the cooler. And usually as a courtesy, I'll probably replace the tank while I'm at it, because I'm a big strong lad. Apparently. Why is it shaped like that? That makes me sad. Sometimes I wonder about carrying around a flask with me everywhere, but I don't want to do that. It's like, an extra thing you have to like worry about all the time. Gah. Wait, did I just fucking... Oh, I did. I need to label these. Wrong layer! You painted on the wrong layer again. What did he do? He painted on the wrong layer. Ah ha 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 ha. They're such an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Everybody laughed and laughed. There we go. Everybody knows it's the most humiliating thing that an art streamer can do is to draw on the wrong layer. It's the single most, clearly. What? Oh, that's because it's clipped. I'm stupid. Like, scared the shit out of myself. I thought the iris was on the same layer as the sclera and I was gonna cry. I was literally gonna cry. You don't understand how close I was. I'm being so for real right now. I'm being so for real right now. Ooh, this fucking album. Okay, her reflection's gotta move around. Yes, they are little skulls. Here, why don't we actually look at the proper reference so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should be looking at it so I can see what I am doing. Never thought of that one. I can't do this little line that I was like wanting to do. I thought it was super cute. Like the fucking right here, this bright white line. Can't do that because I don't have our pupils aren't there. Irises in this case aren't big enough for that. For our purposes. It's funny how like anime brained I've become. That was a jump scare. Like giving Aura irises that look like this. So much more anime than they ever were before. But it'll be a lot of fun to draw Aura up close in the future. I just need to like refine some of her facial features a little bit. They need more like... They need to be a little bit more obvious. I don't know. They need more distinctive qualities, what I'm trying to say. Even though like anime characters literally do fucking this shit. Which looks terrible in 3D, by the way. Always. Every time. Unless you hit it from the right angle. Now I'm debating if I should make them bigger again. Maybe the one on this side could be a little bigger. Just the entirety of this. What is that? I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Why is it doing that red line there? Okay, I don't know why that's in here, but we're getting rid of it. Probably some mistake from earlier. Okay. Give me just a second here. Just a second here. I think I got an idea where I want to send you guys today. Maybe. Do we have anybody? Maybe. Let me look around for a minute. Because it is kind of that time, you know. Okay, now there's too many options in that one. I always get scared when I look at the non-binary tag because there's 100,000 people and I don't think I'd be able to pick one very quickly. Actually, let me look at the other robots. I'm the only person. No. Okay, let me take a look at this guy. They are still up. Oh, I don't. Not that game. Oh, there they are. That's funny. Oh, they are. Yeah, that figures. What's this person doing? You know what I should be doing? I should also look at the bottom of the art category again, like I always try to do. Art. I gotta get myself some dinner. More robots. Yes, I'm sorry I wasn't looking. Is that an Ompuko emote? It's not Meeps Kitten. It just kind of looked like Ompuko, who's the guy who made the VHS filter and the JPEG filter. The NTSC filter is what's actually called, which we're probably gonna use. Yeah, I don't know why. It looked like he has like a sheep Sona. Kind of looked like that for a second. Like the same colors. Yeah, Ompuko, he's a neat dude. I haven't watched any of his streams, but he makes cool stuff. Maybe I should change that at some point. Let's see here. Anybody interesting? Anything that catches my attention? I feel less like I have a massive headache that's gonna make me cry in 5 minutes than I did last time I was looking for people to raid. A lot of horror game screens, streams near scaredy. It's funny, I've been watching all these horror games lately and like a lot of the itch horror games, they don't scare me at all because they're like so silly. And then I watch like Silent Hill 2 and they're fucked up enemies. And there's like an entire scene where you're being chased by like a person that's like fused with a bed. I guess there's actually a couple of those, kind of spoilers. And the house kind of place that you're in, just all I could think of was I was like, oh, I'm getting chased by like this person is getting chased by a monster in the back rooms, and I felt so bad because it's like it downplays the game so much to fucking put it that way. But it looked exactly like the fucking back rooms, which is probably where the inspiration for that aesthetic came from in the first place, outside the original image. So stupid. It's just like, oh, we're in the back rooms. It's the Silent Hill in the back rooms. But it's like the entirety of like that sequence of underground stuff in Silent Hill 2 is obviously supposed to be like a bunch of kind of liminal spaces, you know, that are supposed to make you feel a certain way. So yeah, that would probably fit in that category since Backrooms is supposed to be that sort of thing. Sort of a liminal space. The overused term that probably makes people go whenever they hear it. Is that a fucking Ono from Pokemon? That character, she's got like a blue mask with pink hair. I thought she was like, or whatever, not Ono. Iono. How did I fuck that up? Jesus. I should know that one. The VTuber gym leader. I don't even know my own culture. Uncultured freak. Okay, I'm gonna try. It probably wouldn't hurt to send you guys to this person. Actually, it doesn't. It seems like they're pretty like all right. Nobody is doing art in this tag. But there's a person doing VRC and they're just like exploring like horror maps, so I'm thinking that maybe we could do that. I've been meaning to raid somebody who is also using the Linoverse tag, which is like the Vinesauce community kind of impromptu tag that happened to get invented one night randomly. Probably not by any, probably just as like a joke really, but then everybody started, a bunch of people started using it anyway. And there's been some people I know that have come in here from that, and I appreciate them taking their time to check me out. So I should, I want to send you guys over to somebody who's also doing that, just to see what they're up to. This person, here, I'll start the... Oh, Rup, invalid username. Thank God. Okay. I typed it wrong. Thank God. Okay. Did that work? This, it did. So this person's name is Vatos. They're doing horror maps in VR chat, and they look like they got a cute avatar. It's pretty nice little fucking avatar. I don't know. I could just link them. Come to think of it, I don't know. Maybe no. I don't know. I already started the raid. I guess we could do it. Just go say hi. Whatever. Anyway. Here, if you're new here, I got these links right here. Did that post? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Later, cue ball.
I'll see you later, okay? I'm trying to do my outro. The outro. But I'll see you later.
If you're new here, yeah, you check me out at those links. Got a Pings Discord for when I go live. I might try to stream Monday, actually. I didn't say that, but I might try. I'm gonna try to commit to streaming on Monday. Yeah, so maybe see you guys then. Twitter's where I post all my stuff and announcements and everything. Yep. Anyway, thank you all for coming today. Whether you popped in for just a second, stayed, chatted, lurked, whatever you decided to do, I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. Bye-bye. Man, this song again. Why do we always get this song?